Speak version equals 1.0 XMLNS equals http://www.w3.org/2001/10/synthesis. XMLNS. MSDTS equals https://www.w3.org/2001/MSDTS Lang equals NUS. Voice name equals NUS Neural. MSDTS. Express as style equals SAD style degree equals 1.8. Prosody rate equals -18%, pitch equals -10%. I am 88 years old, and I've spent most of my life chasing after a dream that I thought would bring me happiness, but now I'm not so sure. I've lived a good life by most people's standards. I was born in Los Angeles in 1935, and I grew up during the war years. My family was poor, but we managed to get by. When I was 21 years old, I got married to a wonderful woman named Margaret. We had 2 kids, and we worked hard to put a roof over their heads. We moved to the suburbs when our kids were young, and we thought we'd found the American dream. We had a nice house, a white picket fence, and a big backyard. I worked for a big corporation for 30 years, and I made a good living. I was a success by all accounts. But the thing is, I was completely miserable. I was a slave to my job, and I felt like I was just going through the motions. Nobody told me this. I thought that all I had to do was work hard, make some money, and I'd be happy. But happiness isn't just about money or things. It's about living a life that's meaningful and authentic. I look back now and I see that I was living someone else's dream, not mine. I was living the dream that my parents had for me, the dream that society had for me, but not the dream that I had for myself. I was completely wrong about how to live my life. I thought that if I just worked hard enough and made enough money that I'd be able to retire and live the good life. But I'm not retired. I'm still working to this day, and I'm still not happy. I'm 88 years old, and I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do with my life. They lied to us. We're told that if we just do what we're told and obey the rules that we'll be happy. But that's not true. Happiness comes from living a life that's true to who you are. It comes from following your heart and doing what you love. I wish someone had told me this when I was younger. I wish someone had told me that it's okay to take risks and be different. I wish someone had told me that happiness isn't just about making a good living, it's about living a good life. But now it's too late for me to go back and change my life. I can only look back and learn from my mistakes. I can only try to be a better person moving forward. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to live the rest of my life in a way that's true to who I am. I'm trying to live in a way that's authentic and meaningful. I'm not saying that it's easy. It's not. It's hard to break free from the patterns and habits that we've developed over a lifetime. It's hard to let go of the expectations that others have placed on us. But it's worth it. It's worth it to live a life that's true to who I am. It's worth it to be happy. I know that I'm not alone in this. There are millions of people out there who are living the same kind of life that I lived. People who are just going through the motions without any real purpose or meaning. People who are just waiting for retirement to come along and solve all their problems. But it won't solve their problems. It just prolongs the suffering. I'm not saying that retirement is the problem, it's just a symptom of a deeper issue. The issue is that we're living in a society that values productivity and efficiency above all else. A society that sees people as just cogs in a machine rather than as human beings. A society that tells us that we need to keep working harder and longer if we want to be happy. But that's not true. We don't need to work harder and longer to be happy. We need to find work that's meaningful and purposeful. We need to find work that allows us to live in a way that's true to who we are. That's what I'm trying to do now. That's what I'm trying to share with you. I'm not a professional. I'm just an old man who's trying to figure out what I'm doing with my life. But I know that I'm not alone. And that gives me hope. It gives me hope that maybe people will listen to what I have to say. Maybe people will take a chance and try to do something different. If this reached your heart, please subscribe. I still have things to say. /prosody, /MSDTS, express as, /voice, /speak.